My name is Jodi Zeal. My family and I live in Lena, Illinois. I am a wife and a mother of two. I'm a victim advocate for my job. I work full-time, and I volunteer for our school and our church. A typical day for me is somewhat chaotic because I have two young kids and they are very busy. So mornings on school days are spent chasing them around to try to get them to the bus on time. So that means brush your teeth, get breakfast, comb your hair, get dressed, constantly repeating myself, book bags packed, and then down to the driveway to the morning to catch the bus. And then I go to work and my husband goes to work, and then we get home, and then it's supper, baths, homework, and not necessarily in that order, and especially if you have to squeeze in a basketball practice or a softball practice in there too, it gets a little bit crazy. My role in the process of my family's health is to make sure that all their needs are being met. So that's a lot of pressure, because you want to make sure that you're finding the right doctors and the right care and the right providers for whatever it is that needs to be treated for your family. So if it's something as easy as a sinus infection to 42 stitches when my husband cut his arm open. Those are really important decisions that need to be made, and they need to be made by me. We've used the Monroe Clinic and Hospital on so many occasions throughout our time here. We have, our son Jacob was born there, and since then we've used the pediatrics department, the gynecology department, the dermatology department, and the emergency room on more times than I can count on both hands. The Monroe Clinic and Hospital is really woven into each of our lives. One health issue that I had that allowed me to experience the Vinci robotic surgery was after the birth of my second child, Jacob. I just was plagued with very heavy and unpredictable cycles that would deplete me of all my energy. I just very lethargic, and I really wasn't able to keep up with my kids or their busy schedules. And it got to a point where I was almost just sad and depressed about why this was happening. I had visited with Dr. Baisley numerous times about my concerns, and he had given me different options, and one of those was the robotic surgery with Da Vinci. I had long conversations with my husband Jeff, because obviously in order to have the surgery you have to not want to have any more kids, and so we had decided that 2 was perfect for us. 2 kids was perfect. We couldn't see ourselves adding any more children to our family, so this was a good time, while I was young, to have this procedure. So I committed to the surgery, and Dr. Baisley performed the surgery on a Tuesday, and by Friday I was at an Easter egg hunt with my children, and I've never regretted the decision to have this procedure. It has changed my life dramatically. I'm back to exercising a lot more, almost 3 times a week. Like, I just didn't have the energy to do that before. I feel like I can keep up with my kids and their schedules better. Physically, I was worried about what kind of scars this surgery would leave, and I can honestly tell you that I have no worries about wearing a swimming suit. I'm, up late, up early. I feel like I've got all that energy plus, and I'm heading into my 40s, and it's a really good feeling to know that I've taken care of that and I don't have to worry about it anymore. I think that the best part about Monroe Clinic and Hospital is exactly what you would not expect to find. And it's a surprise, because you can get everything in your rural healthcare system that you might find in a big city, except that you get someone who treats you as a whole and a person by name, and not necessarily just another patient. I'm Jodi Zeal. That's my Monroe Clinic story.